Hi guys, next inbox review is going to be the Kitty Up Sepecat Jaguar A. Right, I've been after a Jaguar for absolutely ages. It's one of my all-time favourite aircraft. I especially wanted the GR1, but I'm going to have to GR1/GR3, which I'm going to have to have a look out for. But when I saw this, it just drew me straight to it because I absolutely love the Jaguar. Alright, so what do we get? Really nice colour scheme. Okay, we'll get all the way around. That's the one on the box. And we get a nice decal sheet and a little bit of P, which is always nice. And this one is copyright 2012, so only a couple of years old. Again, I've done some research on this aircraft. Well, not aircraft, this kit, and apparently it goes together quite well. Not many major flaws. So what do we get in the box? We get a box that's actually cram-packed full of plastic. Alright, so we'll just put them to one side. That's the decals. We'll put these over here and we'll go through them one at a time. Alright, what I don't like about this is it's got staples, Tamiya staples. I hate it when manufacturers do that. So, in this first sprue, we have got the nose. So, we've got the nose. So this is harking onto later. Oh no, it's not the nose. Actually, sorry, it's the main fuselage. The main fuselage. Okay, with wheel wells and what have you on it. So, where to put the engines. A little bit of flash, shouldn't be too much of a problem. I've heard this could be a problem area. Maybe needs winding just a little bit more. But the detail on it's really nice, with some nice recessed panel lines with some rivet detail. Alright, it's really nicely done. Alright, so they go together something he says like that. It's going to need a bit of clean up, some flash around the holes, but that's basically how it goes. Tail up there, wings, and then the nose. Alright, so that's the main fuselage. So it's not a very big aircraft, as we should all know. Next one, get the staple out. We move on to the nose cone and almost like an avionics bay, which is some really nice detail in there. Really well done. So that would take a wash and some paint, lovely. I don't know. Right, let's have a look. Okay, we'll come back to that in a minute. Just noticed that there's no actual detail on the instrument panel, and it is in the PE. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. But again, some nice detail. A little bit of flash here and there, but nothing to write home about. Okay, so the avionic bay with the doors, which I think you can pose open or closed. Alright. Hopefully you can just see that. Alright, so that's a sprue. I'll put that in there. Next we have some stores, some bombs, some rockets, quite a lot actually. I know the Jaguar could take a lot of stores, and the later British version, the GR1 and GR3, had overwing storage for some rockets. Right, let's have a look at. No, I'm not sure I'm too keen on this. What they've actually done is that is one big sprue. But as you can see there, while it was still probably quite soft, they've bent it. Alright, so I can't show you all the odds and sods on this, but again, some really nice detail. I mean, just look at that detail on that. Whoa, bomb, whatever it is. Okay, we've got another bit down here for a camera sort of device. and some for some rockets. So a lot of nice detail on this. They're all two-halved, which you expect most often nowadays, adding parts on and what have you, but I think those done well could look really, really nice. And I think this, I'm probably going to do this loaded up, which I don't do with many of my aircraft. I must admit, I like the clean lines, but because I've seen the Jaguar quite a few times with a lot, and I mean a lot of stores on them and what have you, I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Try to get rid of this staple. I always take mine off. Oh, there's a bit that's come out, and this part of the seat, the main body of the seat. Okay, again, good. No seat belts molded on there, so that should come out rather nice. I'll just put that in there, and they've done exactly the same again. Look. Alright, not sure I'm too keen on that. There's another seat in there with a console. I'm sure this is the one-seater, so they must have parts ready for the next version. Because I know the some versions did have the two-seat trainer. Because this is actually, well, no, they fetched out this one, then the T1, T2, and then the GR1, GR3. So they've already got the parts ready and waiting within this kit. So they didn't have to do too much. I think it's only, for the GR1 and GR3, the only difference is the nose. It's got a lens at the front and it's got the boom on the tail. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the only difference. But again, a lot of nice detail on there, especially around the engine mounts, just there. And I don't know whether that might be cockpit side or whatever, but we'll see when I start building it. So a lot of nice detail on there. And again, the other side. Okay. And last but not least, I've done it again. So I'm going to have to cut all these down so I can find the screw. I mean, this is my first impression of a Kitty Hawk kit. Again, really not keen on that, so I'm going to have to get some pair of snips on that. And we actually have a couple of engines. One side there, the other there, with the engine housings on the for the rear. Don't know what that is. Not sure. We'll find out. And the upper and lower wings. Okay, so they'll look quite nice. Some nice rivet detail on there. I hope I can't really pick it up. Let's just see some nice rivet detail. So that will pick up a wash really nicely. With some pre-shading and what have you, I can really show those lines off, those rivets off. Some air brakes. The wheels, yeah, they've got some tread on, two-piece. Yeah, not ideal, but they will take a nice wash in there. So all in all, with the actual kit itself, the main plastic looks really nice. Moving on to the canopy. A little bit of magnification, but not much. Is that a scratch? It shouldn't really be too much of a problem. Again, it should look really nice because it's right on the frame, so I'm gonna have to be really careful with that. Yeah, it's a crack, so I might have to write to Kitty Hawk, see if I can get a replacement. Alright, but as long as I'm careful, it's right along the framing, just down there, so I might be able to get away with it. We'll see. That's a shame, that. yeah, but I think I might get in touch with Kitty Hawk, see if we can get a replacement. Right, on to the PE. So, what looks like might be flaps, but we get some nice fan grills, some seat belts. Also there you can see the instrument panels. Alright, so it's a nice touch. Okay, it looks quite thin as well, so it should bend nice and easy. So yeah, nice touch for that. And then onto the decals. Right. Alright, Kitty Hawk. It doesn't say who it's made by apart from Kitty Hawk. I mean, they are really shiny. Oh my god, are they shiny. Probably gonna see how shiny they are. So I had no idea how they're gonna react. Well, let's wait a minute. Ah! Well, I've never seen the clear acetate on decals before to protect them. Now that looks better. They look better. Still shiny, but not as shiny. Alright, so really nice. And all French, obviously. Okay. Let's put that back on there. Probably won't stop now I've took it off. And we'll move on to the instruction manual. Alright, which is nice, it's in colour. Alright, so that looks really cool actually, with that in the background. Moving on to all the ordnance and a sprue map. Alright, really nice. Yeah. Seems fairly easy to follow. Again, having never done a Kitty Hawk kit, I don't know how it's going to follow on, but they look simple enough, fairly easy to follow. I've seen worse. I've seen a lot worse. Probably not as easy to follow as maybe an Airfix kit, but again, that's what they are. I was wondering what those bits were. The ridged bits, the front side of the engine. So you can actually have the engines in or out. I mean, the engines it's not a brilliant representation, but this should look nice actually in there, actually in the aircraft. And what I really like about the Jaguar, which I've always liked, is the squat undercarriage, so to speak. Very squat-like when it came down. Yeah, air brakes can be used deployed. Avionics bays at the front, and then all goes together once it's all built, which I'll probably do that, be one of the first ones. As soon as the cockpit's together, I'll probably put it together like that, and then we start on all the ordnance. Which look really cool with an ordnance map, and you can actually see the squatness of the undercarriage there. I think it looks quite cool. And then we move on to the colours, which are all Mr. Colour. Got the two options: a Provence Saint Dizzy 1994 and a Boar's Head markings, Jaguar number 62, whatever that means. So that's one of them. Again, nice colour representation and a nice green colour. Again, a nice representation. So all in all, yeah, it looks like it could be a good kit, that. I'm looking forward to actually building that, to be quite honest. Just like I said, I'm going to still look out for the brick one, because I've always wanted to do the pink desert wrap version. Right, I'm going to have to get off because I'm running out of time, and I will see you on my next video, which might be another brick inbox review soon. Right, ta-ra for now.